Good day, my dear friends. Today, let us embark on a journey of self-awareness, ancient wisdom, and spiritual curiosity. Have you ever noticed the small, white, crescent-shaped mark at the base of your fingernails? This mark, often called the half-moon, or Lunula, is much more than a biological feature. According to many ancient traditions, including Chinese medicine, Shaolin teachings, and spiritual energy work, this little half-moon holds incredible significance about your inner energy, your life force, and your destiny. Master Shi Heng Yi, a modern Shaolin monk known for blending physical discipline with spiritual understanding, often speaks about subtle signs our body gives us. One of the most fascinating is the appearance or absence of these half-moons. If you have them, your body is telling you a story, your energy is speaking, your spiritual journey is evolving. Today, I want to share with you 4 powerful things that will happen if you have this half-moon visible on your palms. Let's dive deep into this spiritual phenomenon. When you observe the presence of clear and prominent half-moons on your fingernails, it is a powerful reflection of your internal life force, commonly referred to as Kai, in traditional Chinese medicine and Shaolin philosophy. Shi Heng Yi often emphasizes that Kai is the foundation of all life processes. It governs your physical vitality, emotional balance, and mental clarity. It is the invisible current that fuels every action, every breath, and every heartbeat. The half-moons act like energy meters for the body. Just like the battery indicator on your phone shows you how much power is left, these Lunula visually display the state of your vital energy reserves. When the half-moons are well defined and visible on most fingers, especially the thumbs, it suggests that your internal organs are functioning efficiently. Your body is producing and circulating Kai at an optimal rate. This means that every cell in your body is receiving the nourishment and oxygen it needs. A person with strong Kai will naturally feel more energetic throughout the day. You'll notice that you don't require excessive amounts of sleep to feel rested. Simple daily tasks don't feel draining. Even during physically or mentally demanding activities, your stamina remains consistent. This is because your body is naturally adapting and responding to external stresses with resilience. Shi Heng Yi often teaches that when your Kai is abundant and flowing freely, you enter what is called a state of harmony between body and mind. This internal balance allows you to function at your peak, both physically and mentally. You may notice improved digestion, deeper sleep, faster recovery from physical injuries, and stronger resistance to common illnesses. Moreover, Kai is not only about physical energy. It plays a crucial role in your mental alertness and emotional health. People with good Kai levels often experience heightened focus, reduced mental fog, and more stable emotional responses. You become less likely to fall into patterns of anxiety, depression, or chronic stress. In the world of Shaolin teachings, cultivating and preserving Kai is seen as an essential lifelong practice. Exercises like Kai Gong, Tai Chi, and controlled breathing techniques are recommended to maintain this energy flow. The visibility of your half-moons is a direct daily reminder of how well you are managing your Kai. When your Kai is strong, your presence changes too. Others can sense your vitality. You seem more grounded, more radiant, and more alive. It is not uncommon for people with high Kai levels to receive compliments like, "You look so healthy," or "You seem so full of energy today." This visible sign on your nails is nature's way of signaling that your body is operating in alignment with its natural energy blueprint. It's a reflection of inner strength that resonates throughout every part of your being, from the cellular level to the spiritual level. The presence of half-moons on your fingernails is not just a physical marker of health. It is deeply connected to the state of your mind and emotions. Shi Heng Yi often highlights that true spiritual progress requires a calm, focused, and emotionally balanced mind. The energy circulating in your body doesn't just affect muscles and organs. It has a direct influence on your cognitive functions and emotional stability. When your half-moons are visible and well-defined, it is often a sign that your blood is circulating efficiently, providing your brain with ample oxygen and nutrients. This biological efficiency plays a huge role in sharpening your mental clarity. People with strong half-moons often notice that their thoughts are clearer, decision-making becomes easier, and their ability to concentrate for long periods improves significantly. You may find yourself able to process complex information with less mental fatigue. Tasks that once felt overwhelming now seem manageable. Your memory retention strengthens, and you can recall details more vividly. This enhanced cognitive function allows you to remain productive even in stressful situations, giving you an advantage in both professional and personal life. On an emotional level, the half-moons reflect an internal equilibrium. Emotional stability means that you are not easily swayed by external circumstances. When others are anxious, reactive, or emotionally volatile, you find yourself maintaining composure. This doesn't mean you suppress emotions, rather, you process them with awareness and control. You observe your feelings instead of being controlled by them. Shi Heng Yi often speaks about the importance of observing your thoughts and emotions as a way of mastering them. When your Kai energy is balanced and your half-moons are visible, your nervous system remains calm under pressure. This lowers cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and helps regulate the production of serotonin and dopamine, both of which are critical for mood stability. You'll find yourself making decisions based on wisdom rather than impulse. Your reactions become thoughtful rather than automatic. Conflicts don't shake your inner peace the way they once did. This emotional stability naturally leads to stronger relationships because you communicate with clarity, listen with empathy, and respond with patience. In addition, this mental clarity and emotional balance are vital for deep spiritual practices. Whether it's meditation, breathwork, or mindfulness, having a steady and focused mind allows you to dive deeper into your inner world. You are less likely to get distracted during meditation. Your sessions become more meaningful, and insights come with greater frequency and depth. When mental fog, confusion, or emotional instability occur, they often correlate with the disappearance or shrinking of these half-moons. That's why spiritual teachers like Shi Heng Yi encourage regular self-check-ins, not just mentally and emotionally, but physically, by observing signs like the Lunula on your nails. Ultimately, this key point shows how the physical and non-physical worlds are interconnected. The appearance of half-moons reflects that your mind is clear, your heart is steady, and your energy systems are in alignment with your highest potential for focus, emotional control, and spiritual awareness. One of the most important and scientifically supported connections between the presence of half-moons on your fingernails and your overall well-being is the strength of your immune system. Shi Heng Yi, known for his deep understanding of the mind-body connection, often speaks about how the body gives us early signals long before any actual illness appears. The half-moons on your nails act as such early indicators. When your immune system is operating at full capacity, your body is constantly fighting off pathogens, viruses, and bacteria, even without you being aware of it. This silent battle happens 24/7. It's your body's way of protecting you from infections and diseases. The half-moons are like status lights on a control panel, showing how ready and active your immune defense mechanisms are at any given time. People with clear, white, and visible half-moons are often observed to be more resistant to common illnesses like colds, flu, or seasonal infections. Even when others around them fall sick, these individuals remain strong and unaffected. This isn't a coincidence. It's the result of a body that's in balance, where the immune cells are effectively identifying and neutralizing threats. Shi Heng Yi would remind us that immunity isn't just about physical factors like white blood cells or antibodies. It's also about the quality of your energy, your sleep, your stress levels, and your emotional well-being. When your energy system, represented visually by these half-moons, is healthy and unblocked, your entire physiological system operates at peak performance. Another critical factor is inflammation control. Chronic inflammation in the body weakens immunity and is often a hidden cause behind many modern health issues like autoimmune disorders, chronic fatigue, and digestive problems. People with strong half-moons generally have lower levels of systemic inflammation because their bodies are regulating immune responses appropriately. This means they're less likely to suffer from long-term chronic conditions. Moreover, your immune system and your emotional state are closely linked. Psychological stress is known to suppress immunity. When your half-moons are healthy, it usually means your body is handling stress better. Your adrenal glands aren't overworked, your cortisol levels remain stable, and your parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and recovery, is functioning properly. This is why Shaolin teachings place such a strong emphasis on maintaining internal energy balance. Practices like meditation, breathing exercises, and mindfulness, often taught by Shi Heng Yi, don't just help your mind, they also contribute directly to immune strength. By reducing stress hormones, increasing oxygen flow, and enhancing energy circulation, these practices help build an invisible shield around you. Furthermore, a well-functioning immune system allows your body to repair itself more efficiently. Small injuries heal faster, wounds close quickly, and your skin remains clear and resilient. Internally, your organs and tissues recover from minor cellular damages without progressing into disease. The half-moons on your nails act like a non-invasive, visible health check. They provide a glimpse into how well your body is defending you behind the scenes. If you see them bright and intact, it's a reassuring sign that your immune system is alert, prepared, and strong enough to face daily biological challenges. Shi Heng Yi's teachings continually remind us that the health of the body reflects the state of the spirit and mind. When the immune system is strong, it's a sign that your entire internal ecosystem, physical, energetic, and emotional, is working together in harmony. The presence of visible and prominent half-moons on your palms signifies more than just physical health. It reveals a deep and ongoing connection with universal energy and the subtle currents of intuition that flow through every living being. Shi Heng Yi often speaks about how our bodies are like finely tuned instruments that can sense, receive, and even broadcast energy. These half-moons are among the many physical indicators that your energy system is aligned with higher vibrational frequencies. In traditional Chinese medicine and Shaolin philosophy, there's a belief that the flow of Qi through the meridians in your body is directly tied to how well you connect with the energy of the universe. When your Qi is strong and your internal energy channels are open, your capacity to sense subtle energies around you heightens. This is where intuition becomes more than just a gut feeling. It becomes an active guidance system. People with clear half-moons often report that they can sense when something good or bad is about to happen. Their dreams become more symbolic and meaningful. They experience moments of déjà vu or sudden flashes of insight that later prove to be accurate. These are not random coincidences. According to Shi Heng Yi, these are signs of an awakened intuitive channel. Your body acts as an antenna, constantly receiving information from the environment. Whether it's sensing someone's hidden emotions, feeling the mood of a room before people even speak, or instinctively knowing which decision to make, your intuition sharpens significantly when your energy is aligned. The visible half-moons are evidence that your internal energy system is functioning well enough to allow these intuitive signals to come through clearly. Moreover, your connection to universal energy is not just about perception, it's about influence. People with strong half-moons and aligned energy fields often notice that their thoughts and intentions manifest more quickly. This is the law of attraction at work. When your energy is clear and powerful, what you project outward comes back to you in the form of opportunities, synchronicities, and positive outcomes. Shi Heng Yi emphasizes that this kind of energetic alignment doesn't happen by accident. It's a result of maintaining balance through mindful living, meditation, breath control, and physical practices that clear blockages in your energy pathways. When your energy flows without obstruction, your body's external signs, like the half-moons on your nails, reflect this internal harmony. Also, being connected to universal energy means you become more sensitive to natural rhythms. You may find yourself waking up naturally at the same time every morning without an alarm, or you feel in sync with lunar cycles, seasonal changes, and cosmic events. Your body and spirit are in tune with larger cycles of nature and the universe. On a deeper spiritual level, these half-moons suggest that you are progressing on your path toward higher consciousness. Your third eye chakra becomes more active, enhancing your ability to perceive truths beyond the physical senses. Your crown chakra starts opening, allowing you to feel a deeper connection with divine energy, universal intelligence, or whatever name you give to the source. People who interact with you may start noticing something different about you. They may describe you as being more present, more aware, or even radiant. Your words carry more weight because they come from a place of intuitive knowing. You become a natural source of guidance for others. This connection to universal energy also strengthens your emotional resilience. You no longer feel alone in your challenges because you sense that you are part of something much larger. There is comfort in knowing that the universe communicates with you constantly, through signs, synchronicities, and yes, even through something as small and simple as the half-moons on your palms. This expanded intuitive sensitivity becomes your compass in life. Whether you're making personal decisions, choosing your career path, or navigating relationships, your heightened connection helps you make choices that align with your true purpose and higher self. The appearance of clear and well-defined half-moons on your fingernails is a visible indicator of a body that is not only healthy, but also endowed with superior levels of physical stamina and endurance. Shi Heng Yi often emphasizes that true spiritual growth is not just a mental or emotional journey. It also demands a strong, resilient, and well-conditioned body. The human body is the vehicle for both physical and spiritual transformation, and without stamina, even the strongest mind will falter. When your body shows these half-moons, it means your cardiovascular system, respiratory system, and muscular health are operating in harmony. At the cellular level, your mitochondria, the powerhouse of your cells, are efficiently producing energy. This biological efficiency ensures that your muscles receive an adequate and constant supply of oxygen and nutrients during periods of physical exertion. People with visible half-moons often notice that they can engage in physically demanding tasks for extended periods without feeling excessively fatigued. Whether it's climbing stairs, running long distances, practicing martial arts like Shaolin, Kung Fu, or doing prolonged yoga sessions, your body responds with sustained energy output. Recovery after physical exertion is also noticeably quicker. You don't wake up the next day sore and drained. Instead, your muscles repair quickly, ready for the next challenge. Shi Heng Yi teaches that physical endurance is not just about brute strength. It's about energy management and internal balance. Endurance involves the coordinated effort of the heart pumping blood, the lungs taking in oxygen, and the muscles using that oxygen efficiently. Your body's ability to perform at high levels for extended periods is a sign that your energy pathways, also known as meridians in traditional Chinese medicine, are free from blockages. Moreover, increased stamina doesn't just help in exercise or physical work. It impacts your daily life in profound ways. You'll notice that long work days don't leave you mentally exhausted. Engaging in house chores, outdoor activities, or even taking care of children becomes easier and less taxing. Your energy reserves don't deplete quickly, which allows you to remain active and engaged throughout the day. In Shaolin philosophy, endurance is seen as both a physical and a spiritual discipline. Extended physical stamina builds mental toughness. The ability to keep going physically often transfers into your emotional resilience and mental persistence. Shi Heng Yi often reminds his students that pushing through physical limits conditions the mind to remain calm and focused under stress. Another important aspect is your respiratory efficiency. Your lungs play a vital role in energy production. People with prominent half moons tend to have stronger lung capacity, better oxygen absorption, and improved breath control. This is why breathing exercises like Qi Gong, pranayama, or deep diaphragmatic breathing are recommended to maintain both physical stamina and internal energy levels. On a hormonal level, your adrenal glands are balanced and not overproducing stress hormones like cortisol, which can drain your energy. Your body produces optimal levels of testosterone and growth hormone, both of which contribute to muscle strength and endurance. Additionally, having strong stamina allows you to deepen your spiritual practices. Long meditation sessions, mindful walking, or intense focus exercises become more manageable because your body supports your efforts rather than becoming a distraction through fatigue or discomfort. Your enhanced physical stamina also makes your immune system more robust, further protecting your body from external illnesses. You'll likely find that you're less susceptible to burnout, chronic fatigue, or unexplained body aches that often plague those with poor energy management. Shi Heng Yi frequently reminds us that our body's ability to endure physical strain reflects the condition of our life energy Qi. The half moons serve as small but powerful physical symbols, showing that your body is prepared, your energy systems are functioning optimally, and you possess the inner and outer strength to face life's challenges with endurance and determination. The presence of visible and pronounced half moons on your fingernails is not just a biological phenomenon. It often correlates with traits of natural leadership and personal influence. Shi Heng Yi, with his years of experience guiding students on both the physical and spiritual path, often explains that leadership is not something that is granted by title or position. It's something that radiates from within. It's an energetic signature, a silent force that draws others toward you, seeking your guidance, wisdom, and stability. When your body displays these half moons, it is showing a state of balanced energy and internal harmony. This energetic balance often translates into external behavioral patterns that are commonly observed in effective leaders. People with visible half moons typically have heightened emotional intelligence, clarity in communication, and an innate ability to inspire those around them. One of the first things you'll notice is that people naturally seek your opinion. Without forcing your views or trying to dominate a conversation, your words carry weight. When you speak, others listen attentively. There's a grounded, authentic energy in your presence that makes others feel secure. Your suggestions, even when given casually, often become the chosen course of action in group settings. Shi Heng Yi teaches that true leaders emanate calmness even in stressful situations. This is because their internal energy reserves remain stable under pressure. The half-moons on your nails act as physical evidence that your body is not in survival mode. Your hormonal balance keeps stress levels manageable, which in turn keeps your decision-making clear and unbiased. Natural leaders with strong half-moons also demonstrate high levels of accountability. You don't shy away from responsibility. When problems arise, you step forward rather than back. People notice this quality and begin to rely on you, not because you command them to, but because your energy makes them feel that with you, challenges will be met with solutions. Furthermore, your leadership style becomes more collaborative and less authoritarian. Shi Heng Yi often speaks about the power of leading by example rather than by force. Your energy encourages participation and inclusivity. You're able to unite people with different perspectives and create harmony in group dynamics. Your influence works silently and powerfully. On a more spiritual level, people with strong half-moons often embody what Eastern philosophy refers to as balanced yin and yang energy. This balance allows you to switch seamlessly between being assertive and being compassionate, between giving direction and offering a listening ear. It is this adaptability that sets true leaders apart from those who lead through ego or control. Your body language also begins to reflect this inner leadership. Your posture becomes naturally upright and confident. Your voice holds steady even during difficult conversations. Eye contact feels effortless and sincere. Without trying to perform leadership, you simply become it. Additionally, having these visible half-moons often means that your energy field, or aura, is vibrant and expansive. This energetic signature subtly influences others on a subconscious level. People feel drawn to your presence. They trust you even if they can't explain why. They feel safe confiding in you, asking for guidance, or following your lead during uncertain times. Another crucial aspect is your ability to make decisions that consider both logic and intuition. Thanks to your heightened energy balance, you're able to weigh practical factors while also trusting your gut feelings. This balanced decision-making ability makes you a reliable problem solver and an inspiring motivator. In environments like the workplace, family gatherings, social circles, or even during community events, your leadership influence becomes more evident. Others may start suggesting that you take charge of projects, lead discussions, or mediate conflicts. Your presence brings structure, direction, and calmness. Shi Heng Yi often emphasizes that leadership is a service-oriented responsibility. Your strong Kai energy, reflected in your half-moons, means you're physically, mentally, and emotionally equipped to take on this responsibility with wisdom and grace. People begin to see you as a pillar of strength, someone they can lean on during times of uncertainty. This unspoken influence is one of the most spiritually rewarding aspects of having these half-moons. Your energy doesn't just uplift you, it uplifts everyone around you. One of the most profound and life-changing things that often accompany the presence of visible half-moons on your palms is the onset of spiritual awakening and the gradual experience of inner peace. Shi Heng Yi, drawing from Shaolin wisdom and years of guiding spiritual seekers, often reminds us that true awakening is not a sudden event but a gentle unfolding, a gradual rising of inner consciousness that transforms how you see yourself, others, and the world. When your half-moons are present and bright, it suggests that your energy centers, especially your higher chakras like the heart chakra, third eye, and crown chakra, are beginning to open and align. This energetic alignment paves the way for a deeper connection with your higher self, universal truths, and the collective consciousness. You begin to sense that there is something greater at play in your life, an invisible thread that connects you to every living being, every event, and every moment. One of the earliest signs of this awakening is a heightened sense of self-awareness. You start noticing your thoughts more clearly, observing them without getting entangled. You become less reactive and more reflective. Instead of immediately judging situations as good or bad, you begin to view them as part of a larger spiritual lesson or journey. Everyday events start holding deeper meaning. A simple conversation, a quiet sunset, or even a moment of silence can trigger profound insights. Your emotional responses also begin to shift. Inner peace does not mean you won't face challenges, but it means you'll approach those challenges with a sense of calm resilience. The storms of life that once shook you now feel like passing clouds. You recognize that suffering often comes from resistance, and by embracing life as it is, you reduce unnecessary emotional turmoil. Shi Heng Yi frequently emphasizes that spiritual awakening also brings a dissolution of the ego. You start letting go of the need for external validation. Material achievements, social status, and ego-driven goals no longer hold the same grip on your mind. This doesn't mean you lose ambition, but your ambitions become more aligned with service, love, compassion, and personal growth. Another noticeable change is the awakening of compassion, not just for people you love, but for all beings, even strangers, animals, and nature itself. This expansion of empathy becomes effortless. Acts of kindness feel natural, and you no longer look for rewards or recognition for doing good. Meditation and mindfulness practices, which may have once felt difficult or routine, suddenly become moments of deep connection. Sitting in silence feels nourishing rather than boring. Your breathing slows, your mind settles, and moments of stillness begin to feel more rewarding than external entertainment. Your dreams may also change. You'll experience vivid, symbolic dreams that seem to deliver messages or offer guidance. You might wake up with new clarity, ideas, or solutions to problems that previously felt impossible to resolve. Spiritual awakening also enhances your sensitivity to energy in people and places. You'll sense negativity or positivity in a room without anyone speaking a word. Your intuition becomes sharper. You'll feel a strong inner pull towards activities, people, and paths that resonate with your higher purpose. Simultaneously, you may naturally distance yourself from toxic environments and energy-draining relationships. Shi Heng Yi also reminds us that with awakening comes responsibility. As your awareness grows, so does your moral compass. You'll feel an inner calling to live with greater integrity, honesty, and authenticity. Lies, gossip, and manipulative behaviors will feel energetically heavy, and you'll find yourself choosing truth and kindness more often. Another critical element of this spiritual shift is a newfound acceptance of impermanence. You'll understand, not just intellectually but emotionally, that change is a natural part of life. Fear of loss, death, or endings begins to diminish. This doesn't make you cold or detached, but rather more present and appreciative of each fleeting moment. Additionally, this phase of awakening often brings synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that feel like signs from the universe. You'll notice repeating number patterns, cross paths with people who guide you at just the right time, or stumble upon books, videos, and teachings that answer questions lingering in your heart. On a physical level, the presence of strong half-moons continues to reflect this inner transformation. Your body responds positively to this awakened state. Sleep becomes deeper, your energy levels more stable, and even your facial expressions soften. People may start telling you you look peaceful, or there's something different about you. Shi Heng Yi often concludes his teachings on this subject by emphasizing that the journey of spiritual awakening is continuous. Each day brings new layers of awareness, understanding, and peace. The half moons on your palms serve as daily, gentle reminders from your body that you are on this beautiful path of awakening, moving closer to your true self, closer to universal harmony, and closer to lasting inner peace. So the next time you glance at your hands and notice those small, beautiful half moons on your palms, remember, they are more than just a biological detail. They are living symbols of your inner health, your energy balance, and your spiritual evolution. They reflect the silent work your body, mind, and spirit are doing every single day. Shi Heng Yi often reminds us that every part of our body is a messenger, offering guidance and insight if we're willing to observe and listen. These half moons remind you that you are aligned, you are connected, and you are on a journey of both physical strength and spiritual awakening. Don't take these signs for granted. Nourish your body with care, train your mind with discipline, and open your spirit to the wisdom that life continuously offers. Let these small half moons be a daily affirmation that you carry energy, resilience, leadership, clarity, intuition, and peace within you. You are not here by accident. Your body is communicating. The universe is guiding. And your energy is evolving.